Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, if you thought the Hypergryph Arknights Enfield situation could not get any worse, well, good news for you. It turns out that issues that you thought were resolved in the past, turns out they were only resolved for a couple of people. So, with the fact that when you go into the game right now and you decide to purchase anything, right, one thing that becomes abundantly clear, based off the launch of this game and everything that followed after that, is that the PayPal button in this game doesn't work. And one of the big issues with PayPal at the launch of the game was that when you hooked up your account, you were able to have your information and your bank account, or our bank account, right, accessed by other players. And the end result was that some people got robbed literally blind. We're losing hundreds, if not thousands of dollars to a bunch of people using their money. And Arknights Enfield went ahead and they made their own post where they barely even apologized. I don't even know if this even counts as an apology, but they just said that they identified an issue, and of course, they started refunding players. And all refunds are expected to be completed within 4 hours. And remember, this was on launch day of the game, January 22nd, 2026. And so you have certain individuals in the space who are big name CCs, also sponsored by the company, that confirmed, right, that they got their refunds. I don't know if this was planned, but Enfield refunded not just the money that was spent on my account by other people, but all the money I spent on myself. And so Fob is a bit of a winner over here, right? At least one W out of this entire debacle. But unfortunately, he had to go reformat his PC because he got malware from using an Enfield pull tracker site. So that's something that he's still dealing with. You know, you got to balance out the W's and the L's when it comes to this industry, right? So that's what Gotcha's all about. So he's kind of like on the suffering end right now, but he did have a slight W back in the day. But it turns out if you're not a big name CC, or you're not somebody that maybe spent enough money to be considered for that automatic refund, well, it turns out the process can be a bit more complicated. Because if you do not receive your refund as expected, please contact us at Enfield_CS_griffline.com with your account and your ID, and our support will be happy to assist you. Sorry, our support team will assist you. It turns out the assisting part was a lie, because we have somebody, an OG Arknights veteran, somebody that played like the 2D tower defense version, right? They haven't gotten their refund yet. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is March 6th. It has been over a month since this game's fucking release. Over a month. All 3 banners have gone by. We're about to head into version 1.1, and there's an OG Arknights player who's playing Enfield that hasn't gotten their refund yet. And when you see the process that they've gone through to try to get it, good golly gee, this might be the most pathetic thing you've ever seen. And knowing that Hypergryph has had 2 vulnerabilities already, with the PayPal not working, and of course their pull tracker token giving out all your account's info so everyone has to go change that, this isn't looking good. So without further ado, with that introduction out of the way and all that context provided, Hypergryph said they were gonna fix this shit. Well, they fucking didn't. Let's go ahead and read this. So this is the start of the support messages. You can see this was posted 20 hours ago. And unfortunately, the user would like to stay anonymous so that they don't get brigaded by the Enfield community. Take that information as you will. They would like to stay anonymous so they don't get brigaded. Hello again, Edmund. Unfortunately not. We need you to verify how this first contact was made so we can investigate the situation. Remember that it may have been through your account email. So basically, support is like doing their best over here to basically like stall the issue. I don't know how complicated it could be to just refund somebody of all the charges that were made on a specific day. I'm just gonna be real with you here. I don't really know how difficult that's supposed to be. But you can see from this message, already a bit sus, right? Originally was the official website, and then they lost our conversation. Yeah, guys. There was a conversation that was already there, and then it got deleted. And so apparently this guy's like trying to get back into swings. And so this was done on this website. Then suddenly he starts, clearly this is written in English, right? And he gets a response that's not in English. They just start spitting out a bunch of different languages at him. What the fuck even is this? It's like the last sentence is English, but then the first one is a different one. But he responded with, this was done on this website. So like, why the fuck is it in Portuguese? Bro, why did support respond to him in Portuguese? It's Brazilian Portuguese. Okay, great. Thank you for the fucking specification. He wrote in English. So he should be getting back an English response. You would assume the AI that their chatbot is using would be able to identify the language that it is. Clearly not. So, I guess the AI they use for customer support is also dog shit. Complete fucking dog shit. So there's no point in even reading this because I don't know fucking Portuguese. So let's move on. They lost my original chat on the website and just suddenly went Portuguese. I'm not gonna lie. This is a justified crash out, is it not? Bro, do you see how much they don't want to pay back players? You can probably see right now, it has to be on purpose at this point. They're just trying to frustrate you until you give up on the process. I've never seen this before. This is truly unprecedented behavior. So, I guess he went and found a different way to actually communicate. Hello again, Edmund. Thank you for getting back in touch with us. We're going to be seeing that a lot here. Unfortunately, we are unable to send you a chat history of what was discussed in the previous ticket. Remember, this is about refunding money that got stolen from you on release, and this is a month later. Guys, remember, it's PayPal's fault. Enfield isn't the one that's to blame over here. It's all PayPal's fault. Why the fuck would they be doing this then if this was actually... Anyways, remember that's the defense that people said at the start of this issue. I understand that, but can I get a record of the previous chat logs of that ticket, please? Hello again, Administrator. Thank you for getting back. I told you we were going to see that a lot. As we explained previously, unfortunately, we have no further news about this case. Bro, it's about refunding, like, fucking hundreds of dollars that got stolen out of his account. We thank you for understanding. If you have any other questions or problems, do not hesitate. Oh, man. Oh, man. And I guess he got double texted. Yeah, What? This is an automated reply for the customer support. Sure, I guess they sent 2 responses in a row. Could you additionally provide more information regarding that past ticket number? Wait, I might be reading these backwards. Am I reading these backwards? Maybe I need to start from the bottom. Anyways, I don't think it particularly matters too much. Yeah, that conversation is still just a bunch of bullshit. I might have to start from the top up for the next ones. But as you can see over here, there's nothing helpful happening. There's absolutely nothing helpful going on in these fucking messages over here. They're all functionally fucking useless. So, yeah, I think I need to go top up. After fighting the bot for 2 hours, it magically spat out a ticket number where I can't follow it. And they can't even get the conversation back. Okay, so, again, top bottom. I'm wondering if you'll be providing compensation for those who were affected, including me. I can provide the transactional data for PayPal if required. I've been a long-time player of OG Arknights, and it would be upsetting not to be compensated for the issue. Remember, this is from the PayPal incident a month ago. Hello again. Thank you for getting back in touch with us. Additional data for now will not be necessary. So they're basically saying, we have all the stuff, we have all of the information, but we're still not going to refund you for some reason. And then read this shit. This is an automated reply. Greetings. We have not received your response in the last 24 hours. Has your issue been resolved? No, bitch. What? So basically, they're at the point where, unless you start, like, checking in, they might automatically just close your request, even though the last thing they said was, you need to wait. So they tell you you need to wait, and then they start sending out these automated, hey, is your request done? You can probably see what's going on over here. This literally looks like they're trying to do their best to just not pay these things out and then, like, cancel the tickets, because that's probably what happened here before, right? Where they asked for the past ticket number. Maybe they didn't respond fast enough, and so it closed the fucking ticket. Remember, this is for refunds for money that got stolen from you. Ignores my ask. Absolutely. And look at this. Greetings. This is an automated reply. This is an automated reply. Greetings. We will be closing this conversation since we haven't heard back from you in the past 2 days after being told to wait. Bro, they're just going for the stall tactic here. Hello? Like, this is where he starts crashing out, but you can probably guess why. Hello? Are you saying I must reply every day to you guys? Because that's what it seems like, right? Our team continues to investigate this issue. We want to inform you that as soon as we obtain more information, we will get back to you. This is on March 1st, by the way. They have a system where if you don't reply every 2 days, they close the ticket. I got a daily. They added a new daily to the game, even if I wanted to quit, because, bro, he's just trying to get his money back. Dude, he's just trying to get his money back. So it's like, dude, he has to keep playing this. Maybe he'll quit the game, but he needs to play the customer service game. Christ, bro. This is so bad. And remember, guys, right? Multi-billion-dollar company. I do not understand why you have a system that auto-closes tickets. I had a PayPal issue under the ticket number blank. And you were told to reach out so that customer support will assist you. Well, if this is what they call assisting, holy fuck. Well, it kind of makes sense why they describe this bullshit as rich rewards. Hey, let's see it again. Let's see it again, right here. Right here. Rich rewards, boys. Hey, they describe this as rich rewards. No wonder whatever their customer service team is called fucking assisting, because they're definitely not fucking doing that, and these rewards are definitely not fucking rich, right? We know that for sure. So these guys just don't know what the English language means. I think that's what it is. They just don't know what they should have just replaced with, instead of assist you, they will fuck you. And instead of rich, it should have been dog shit. Yeah, I think that's the more accurate translation, but I don't think they wanted to use that language. They just don't know what English means. That's why the AI fucking chatbot started talking in Portuguese, right? This is an automated reply. Greetings. Thank you for contacting customer support. We've received your feedback. Dear Edmund, your ticket has been reopened and our colleagues are working on your case. I will close the current one. What are you retards even doing at this point? You guys are so dumb, it's unbelievable. And I think this is a human agent because it has punctuation problems. I think this is a human agent too, so there's punctuation problems. So like, what is the excuse now? Looks like you just needed to be a big name CC. Looks like you just needed to be one that could actually cause a ruckus if you didn't get refunded. And if you weren't, just go fuck yourself, right? That's even when you have a fucking actual guy, an actual human, they will tell you to just go fuck yourself again. Now, greetings. We have not received your response. Greetings. We'll be closing this conversation. So yes, he did not do the daily. Yes, he missed the daily, and so his ticket is closed again. I mean, you could say this is his fault, but is it really? You could say that he understood the conditions with pursuing this matter, but are those conditions really ones that he should have been pursuing in the first place? Because this is retarded, isn't it? You're being told to wait, and then before they give you a response, they're closing your ticket because of a lack of response. They close it again, I'm dead. Yeah, at this point... Thank you, Edmund. We do not have an ETA for when this entire issue will be resolved. Are these guys broke? Bro, is Hypergryph just broke? Do they not have any money at all? Are they, like, laying off people? They can't even afford to refund one fucking player like this? This is the worst customer support I have ever seen in my fucking life. And this should also mean, guys, imagine if you pay any money at all in this game. Fuck it, you don't even use PayPal, right? Imagine you have any issue with this game. You're fucked. Bro, if that is how the customer support is for something as vital as a refund when your money got stolen, what do you think they're going to do for anything else in this fucking game? What do you legitimately think they're going to do for anything else? Just don't spend any money on this garbage. Holy shit, these guys are uncontrollable. How happy were you with our service? How happy were you with our service? Why would you ask that after what you did? They just don't care about the responses, right? Motherfuckers closed my ticket and said give feedback after fixing nothing. 3 extra surveys on top of it. So they got like a fuck ton of shitty ass surveys in game, and then they also got shitty ass surveys for the customer. Dude, a survey field truly transcends every single facet of this fucking game, apparently. So this is where there's some, I guess, very, very, very minor good news. He got paid part of his refund. Like I said, this was hundreds of dollars, but this guy got more than this extracted from his fucking account. He got more than this extracted from his account, so this isn't the full fucking refund. And then they start doing, like, partial... Why don't they just refund the entire fucking thing? This is proof that they're giving out, like, bits and pieces of it, but not the whole refund for some fucking reason. Because would you look at that? Ooh, bro got fucking pillaged over here. And they're like individually refunding like dollar transactions. I don't even know where this €1 transaction even fucking comes from. Bro is getting pillaged over here. The purchases shown above have not been refunded. There is just more hidden for privacy. So yes, this is literally like close to $200 that still hasn't been refunded. I don't know about you guys, but $200 might be a lot to some people. It could be essential for some people. And of course, $200 can still buy you a lot of shit in gacha games, and that's still $200 that somebody stole from you. Here we go, right? This is an automated reply. He probably told them to go fuck themselves repeatedly. Thank you for reaching out to us and providing the transaction ID. I provided the information to the team in charge of your case. Currently, the case is under review, blah, blah, blah. The relevant team is still looking into your... Okay. All right, man. All right, man. And so he's just providing all the transaction IDs. This is when I first confronted them on January 23rd, a day after release, so they already have my transactional data. They should have my data. Why is it 40 days in? I'm still not refunded. 10 days reply. Imagine treating an OG Arknights player like this. And so remember, this is when he started off this bullshit. Bro, these bitches didn't reply to him for over... They didn't reply to him until February 13th, even though they were directly told to go email. And he did it right after this, and they just left him on red for almost for 20 fucking days? Dude, these guys have no money. Sorry, these guys are broke. This game is This just leads me even closer to thinking this game is going to EOS. You are jumping through hoops, trying to just frustrate players into giving up like $200+ because I don't think this company can afford it. Bro, everything makes sense now. Everything in this game makes sense now. Why do they call these rich rewards? Because Hypergryph thinks these are rich because they can't afford to give out more. If everyone makes only 30 cents a day, having $5 means you're rich, right? If everybody makes only 1 penny a day, having $500 makes you fucking the top 1%, right? I think Hypergryph is just fucking broke. I think these guys have failed tremendously. And I think that this is their new definition of rich because they can't fucking even afford to pay back a goddamn player when they have been extracted of like 200 fucking bucks. This is the most possibly pathetic shit I've ever seen. Because this is the reality, I think, of what's going on. Fobmaster over here, for some fucking reason, got his entire transaction refunded. I'm pretty sure Hypergryph only had a certain amount allotted for these refunds. And because they, for some reason, just refunded even the shit he actually bought, maybe there wasn't enough left in the pie for this fucking guy. But who needs fucking money more? A random player who literally got extracted $200, or this guy who definitely has more than enough he needs? So literally, this is like, I don't know if this is like trickle-down economics, but basically what occurred over here, ladies and gentlemen, is this. The rich get richer and the poor get poorer. They refunded Fob for money that he spent on his account, which shouldn't have been refunded if we're going to be entirely honest, and they're just fucking this guy in the financially. They are ruining this guy financially. Why would they do that? What is the point? Why does a random player, and not even a random one, an OG Arknights player, why do they deserve to get ruined like this? And why do they deserve to have another daily added to their gameplay loop, where now they have to engage with customer support every 2 days, or else their refund is gonna get canceled? Isn't this game a job enough? Bro, this is actually... I don't know what's more fun. Fighting with customer support or playing this game. Low-key, I think I would have more fun fighting with customer support. I have no doubt at all this guy has probably quit the fucking game, because it's boring as shit, especially once you get to a certain level. But I would also probably quit the fucking game if I knew that they scammed me and they're also trying and fighting this hard not to fucking refund me. How do you do this? Why did you do this? What is the point of doing this? This is the most disgusting exchange I think I've ever seen in my goddamn career. This is probably the most disgusting customer service exchange anyone's ever seen for, like, anything. This is worse than Comcast. This is... I don't even know what's worse than this. This is the worst. Hey, if somebody finds one that's worse, let me know, because this is pathetic. And when you see that he just followed the exact directions that this person, whoever made this post, the official Arknights Enfield fucking Twitter, bro, he followed the directions to a T, and they started speaking to him in Portuguese. What's wrong with these guys? Let me know what you all thought. Peace out.